At this time, I'd like to begin describing this year's Regions Bank Faithful Service Award winner. 8 letters of support were submitted. In each of these letters, a comment was made. She is dedicated to her profession. She provides excellent service to her customers. She's made it her job to know every facet of the operation. No job is too large or too small. One person wrote, "I can vouch for her high level of personal integrity and wonderful ability to get along with people." Another person wrote, "She has been a part of the church since she was born and sets an example as a strong Christian." This time I will now add some personal thoughts and descriptions. When I think of this person, I think of trustworthy, competent, versatile, and just a bunch of fun to be around. This year's winner brings respect and honor to the financial services industry. Everyone would love to have this person as an employee in their profession. One has been fortunate enough to have her for 24 years. Laura Parham, you are truly deserving of this year's Faithful Award.
Good afternoon, I'm Dan Buckner. I'm the head cheerleader for your new hospital here in town. And representing Bedford County Hospital and representing Heritage Medical Center to give to you who you selected as your Volunteer of the Year. Let me read a bit about it. First, this lady I'm introducing to you has been a member of the First United Methodist Church for a number of years. I've got 28 full pages of things that were written about her, so I've honed it down here. She is an excellent cook and organized the cookbook fundraiser. She helped with the Christmas party for the Bedford County Nursing Home. She held a holiday bazaar that fed 600 people, publishes a district letter, hosted officer training, hosted Christmas dinner for ministers and their spouses, hosted the Church Women United, taught Sunday school for 20 years, taught 3rd through 6th graders in Sunday school for 13 years, day camp leader, handbell choir volunteer, youth group volunteer. That's what she does at the church. After she leaves on Sunday afternoon, she is the president of the Bedford Beautification Committee. She's also a family and community education member. Most importantly, she volunteers as a pink lady at the hospital. Active in 4-H with the 4-H Honor Club, implements the University of Tennessee curriculum for 4th graders across the country. She reads to 3rd graders. She is president of the Garden Club. Did I mention she's a pink lady at the hospital? She collected and delivered school supply kits for the disaster victims for the recent hurricanes. Provides arrangements of flowers for the Junior National Honor Society members and at their induction services. Volunteers twice a month at Thomas School. Assisted building a Habitat for Humanity home. She's a pink lady at the hospital. She has participated in planting flowers around the square. And the last note and the most important, she still found time to marry, rear her wonderful children, feed them and her husband, and teach school for many years. We are blessed to meet Mrs. Ann Spencer.
I am honored, along with my wife Shelley, to be able to select, acknowledge, and present the award to the Secretary of the Year. The best thing to do to describe this, I'll say lady at this time because she is, I'm going to read the letter that her boss wrote. Now, as soon as I start reading this letter, she's going to know who she is. But I'm going to bet you she typed the letter. Her boss said, "I would like to submit my secretary as Secretary of the Year award." First of all, let me tell you a little something about her. She is a Shelbyville native and lived in Bedford County her entire life. Having been married at such an early age and with a child on the way, she quit school after her sophomore year. As most teenagers so often do, she was forced into the workforce. She spent the next 40 years working as an assembly line person in the pencil factories around Shelbyville and cleaning houses for a living. When I got started with my new job, the secretary there that was currently employed had to leave, and I needed a replacement. I approached her about assuming the job, and her first reply was, "Well, I don't know nothing about that job. I have no office skills. I wouldn't know what to do." After a time to think the situation over, she said she would be willing to take other necessary courses to enhance her ability to do the job. What makes this story unique is that the willingness of an individual to enhance their education after reaching their senior adult status. Without hesitation, I nominate Judy Agee as Secretary of the Year.
I'm Wayne Higgs, here with my wife Linda and several members of my staff to present the award for Professional Woman of the Year. I'm going to read from 3 of the letters that we received, just excerpts from each of these. In regard to the upcoming Business and Professional Women's Luncheon, I'm taking this opportunity to show my support for my nominee for Professional Woman of the Year. I have worked with her for many years, and through that association have formed a great friendship with her and respect for her. She is dedicated and knowledgeable of her profession, but there are many more reasons why she is deserving of this award. I will limit my list to 3. First, she exhibits God in her heart through her actions and words. She always has a kind word to say and a smile on her face, regardless of whether it's someone she's meeting the first time or someone she's known for years. Secondly, she respects herself and the people around her. It doesn't matter if she comes in contact with the richest, most influential person in town or the poorest person in town. She always treats everyone in a considerate and fair manner, understanding and appreciating each person and their situation. Last but certainly not least is the influence she has had on the people around her to be their best. I'm positive this is an unconscious effort on her part, but it is only natural to be inspired by someone who exemplifies such desirable traits. Another person says she has all the traits, I believe, that exemplify Professional Woman of the Year. She's knowledgeable, capable, pleasant, easygoing, dependable, and highly valued. And lastly, customers sense the fact that she truly does care about them as people, not just as bank customers. She doesn't just care about how much money they have in our bank, but she cares about their lives, their families, their pets, you name it. Bedford County is fortunate to have her. Our bank is fortunate to have her as an employee, and I am fortunate indeed to have her as a friend. Nancy Sorrells is truly the Professional Woman of the Year.